Today I'm going to make a video about how I feed my tortoises, Corbin and Canyon, and I'm also going to feed Cosmo, the green iguana. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the pantry and I'm going to grab 2 paper plates, a can of no salt green beans, and a grocery bag. Then, out of the fridge, I'm going to grab a bag of collards and shredded carrots. And these are the collards that we use from Publix, shredded collards. And it is 2 pounds, the best spot. And shredded carrots. These are organic, but that's all they have. So we're going to open up the green beans with a can opener and then drain all the water out of them. And if it has salt, they need to be rinsed and drained one more time. But these don't have salt. So for Cosmo, I'm going to take a handful of collards and a small sprinkle of carrots and a good handful of green beans. And then I will give this to Cosmo for his meal. Now for the turtles, I'm going to take all this stuff outside with me. To their turtle pen. And sometimes I use the bag to carry everything because I always try to carry everything at one time. So we're going to go outside and I'm going to show you where I keep the turtle grass. And this is where I keep the turtle grass in this bin, since I got a super big bag, so it'll last all summer. But I'm going to grab the calcium powder and eye drops. And grab the grass. And now we're going out to their pen. So out here we're going to find, this is Canyon's feeding tray. And we got a little rain last night, so it's got some water in it. I'm going to drain that out. And then what I do is I always start with putting the grass into the feeding bowl first. And I fill it up. And then this paper plate I use for Corbin. And I usually bend the edge so it doesn't slide underneath the wood divider. So I'll put that grass. So I have 2 plates here. And then I'm going to do a handful of collards and I sprinkle them around. And then I do a little bit underneath and a little bit on top. Because the grass, it's really important that they eat their grass. And then I do a big sprinkle of carrots. And then the green beans. And then the last thing on their food is this calcium powder. This is very important for their diet, so their shells don't get pyramidal. And I do have these eye drops in there, but you don't have to do these unless you think their eyes are looking like they're not clear. Now Corbin, typically her eyes are real clear, so I'm not going to do her. I'll but I will check Canyon. His eyes were looking a little stuck the other day. Let's see. His eyes look real good today, but I'm still going to put eye drops in. Just because it makes me feel like it'll keep them healthy. And then this is where I typically put their food, in this corner here for Canyon, and he will run over your foot if it's in front of the food. And then Corbin's I put right here with that turned up part of the plate against the wood here, and they'll just go crazy. And the last thing I do, well, there's two more things, is I look for turtle droppings and old paper plates. And I pick up the turtle droppings and paper plates and put them into this grocery bag for the trash. You can use another bag for like a glove or whatever if you want. So you can pause it. Now, okay, last thing will be water. Go ahead and turn it back on. So now, the last thing I check is to make sure that they have water here, fresh water. And this is a little low, so you might just get like a pitcher or something and fill it up, or just bring the hose over from the side of the house. On this side, here's Canyon. So he doesn't have much water. So we're going to take this and I'm going to fill it up with the hose and bring it back. And that's pretty much the care of the turtles. You just put everything back in the fridge and put the stuff in the trash.